Lady Gaga kicks off USA tour with powerful message on LGBTQ+ rights. Lady Gaga kicked off her Chromatica tour this week in Washington, D.C. Gaga stopped the show at one point to bring up her thoughts on the recent overturning of Roe v. Wade. She commented on what it would mean to so many women as she performed Edge of Glory on a piano, saying, quote, "I didn't mean to be like a downer, but there's some shit that's more important than show business," end quote. Later in the show, she commented on the expected attack on same-sex marriage. She transitioned into her song Born This Way, saying, quote, "This might not be the national anthem, but it's our national anthem. They better not try to mess with gay marriage in this country," end quote.
I would like to dedicate this song to every woman in America, to every woman who now has to worry about her body if she gets pregnant. I pray that this country will speak up, that we will stick together, and that we will not stop until it's right!
Well, we love that, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. Of course.
And do you have your tickets, by the way, for the concert in September? I do.
And
I can't afford it.
yeah.
So in those bleachers was Javier Gomez, who's been on our show a couple of times. He posted about it on his Instagram story. I have never seen anyone cry more on their Instagram story than his when he was at.
He cries more than you? You cry a lot.
I know, right? Exactly.
So
exactly my point.
You know, she's been an advocate for women as long as she's been in the public eye, and I'm sure before. She's been an advocate for us as the LGBTQ community boldly. Yeah. Even when it wasn't quite as fashionable as it was, 5 or 6 years. Like this goes back to 2006, 2007, when we were in the fight of our lives in the first marriage equality fight. If you get a chance, see her jazz and piano show.
Yeah.
It is
She's super talented.
She's super talented. Juilliard trained.
Do not know that Lady Gaga is really talented. Not only can she really sing, when you take her out of her tracks and she sings, her voice is
the voice is
absolutely
remember when she sang like classical on the Oscars a few years ago?
Yeah.
But you know what? I was not an early big fan, but I soon became a big fan. And she really walks the talk or talks the, she does it all because she is such, as you said, such an advocate. But she is using her platform in such a way that is so inspiring and is so comforting because, she has such major talent. She really doesn't have to be that kind of advocate, and yet she is.
I'm curious to all of you now, and in agreement of that, you don't write a song like "Born This Way" in what's behind it, and not be an advocate for our community, and you don't write lyrics like "Don't be a drag, be a queen." Without being an advocate in the community. But I'm curious, just on the counter side of what you saw here. If you're going to spend $200 or $2,000 now I know, but there are many people that are.
I'm sure they are now.
That buy a ticket for a concert like this or other concerts. Do we just want to go to the concert, enjoy the concert, no politics?
No, I want
to hear that she supports us.
Yeah.
I want to hear from her. There's too much going on right now towards us, and we're such big supporters in the LGBTQ+ community for her. So of course, I need for her to make.
That's a bonus I want. That's the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I've seen her her big, like Monsters Ball. Not that's a movie, but you know what I'm saying. The show with my dad actually, and then I saw her jazz and piano show.
Your dad went
with my dad.
Lady Gaga.
We went to Vegas together to see these shows on 2 separate occasions. It was amazing. It was a really
he wanted to by his own free will. Or you couldn't find a date.
He totally did, and he even bought me a shirt at the store that said "I love Lady Gaga."
Oh my gosh!
But I liked one of the things we liked besides the fact that the music was more toned down. Yeah, we are. It's going to be great.
He's a great dinner mate.
He is. But is that she talks with the audience, I think, more in the jazz and piano and the more laid back because she can do music breaks. She's just jamming on the thing. And like I said, she's Juilliard trained. Who here at this table can say that?
Yeah.
Actually, Dale can.
Nice setup.
Good setup. Thanks for that.
At the risk of a Twitter or an Instagram attack on me, funny because I'm not on either one, but if it was a conservative that was advocating for Donald Trump or Ron DeSantis at the concert, would we still be as pro? It's okay to be political.
Well, I think if those people. But are we talking about talent?
Right. No, and I ask a serious question.
But no,
if somebody did maybe we love this singer or that singer. There are some that we love that are supporters of Ron DeSantis. were supporters of Ron DeSantis of not closing up Florida, might advocate for Ron DeSantis of not closing up Florida if you could have had a concert during it. I'm only asking from the standpoint of, are we talking a double standard? We love it because it's ours, but we don't love it if it's not.
I don't support, I don't have an issue with people putting politics in music, but I don't support the viewpoint, right? I don't support anybody in any capacity spewing vitriol or hatred.
Yeah.
Right, but my question is very specific. Would you object? Would you go on your Facebook? Would you go on your social media?
I would stop
Bitch
supporting and
complain.
following that person.
Yeah.
If Lady Gaga tomorrow was like, okay, I love Ron DeSantis and I want to close down all the drag shows, I'd be like, all right, I'm done. I am not a monster anymore.
Right.
I'm done.
Yeah.
But she still has the right as an American citizen to do that.
Yeah, okay,
Right.
now that makes sense to me. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Lara are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.